everyone, my name is Deanna and today I wanted to show you guys a meal prep. First thing I'm going to be making is lemon pepper salmon with a cucumber dill salad. It's just cucumber and red onion. For the salad part, we're going to be using some dill weed, some balsamic vinegar, some red wine vinegar, apple cider vinegar. And for the salmon, I'm heating up a little bit of olive oil in the pan to fry it, some sea salt, and some lemon pepper. I'm going to be taking this and putting this skin side down into my frying pan. And then I'm going to be adding the seasonings to the top. I'm not really measuring it out. I don't really think you can go wrong with how much seasoning you add. This is a very, very big piece of salmon. It looks about good. You could just do it to your taste buds or to your liking. I'm going to be using the other piece of salmon for another recipe, and this is all fresh. I just bought this today so that it would be really, really fresh, and so it won't go bad. But yeah, I'm about to sprinkle some of this on my salmon. I'm going to be cooking this for about 6 minutes on each side. 6 to 8 minutes on each side. And it is pretty important to time it because you don't want to undercook it and you want to make it cooked evenly throughout. Okay, so I finally chopped up the cucumber and the onion. You can use something like this, but I ended up just slicing it with a knife because that was easier. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is adding a half of a teaspoon of the dried dill weed, 2 teaspoons of red wine vinegar, 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, and 1 teaspoon of balsamic vinegar. And then I'm going to mix that up really, really good, and then my cucumber salad's done. And my salmon's just about ready to be flipped. Added a little bit of sea salt to my dill salad, cucumber dill salad, and then I just flipped this and I put some of my extra onions in the pan. But yeah, 6 to 8 minutes because everybody's stove is the next meal. I just used more olive oil, sea salt, and Cajun on each side, and then I'm going to be making some avocado salsa. Alright, so I just got done making the avocado salsa. All this is 1 avocado.
1 avocado.
A red onion chopped. 1 jalapeno de-seeded and chopped. Cilantro. I used a whole lime and I just juiced it. And some sea salt. And I'm going to be eating this on my salmon. Yeah, it looks really, really good. It smells amazing. So this is my blackened salmon with avocado salsa, and I'm just going to be heating up my chicken and putting the salsa on it from this container for the week. Next recipe, I'm going to be making 1 skillet Tuscan chicken. So this recipe does call for chicken breast. I used chicken thighs. This calls for 3 chicken breasts. I used about 5 thighs here. It's totally up to you. So yeah, you can use 1 pound of boneless chicken breasts or 1 pound of chicken thighs. So right here I have mushrooms. You're supposed to use 8 ounces of mushrooms, a half of a cup of a yellow onion, 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. I'm going to be using some minced garlic instead, 2 medium tomatoes, 15 ounces of drained and rinsed cannelli beans, a half a cup of sun-dried tomatoes, a third of a cup of black olives, 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, 2 tablespoons of fresh basil. I have my basil right here, I haven't cut yet, and salt and pepper to taste. Next thing you're going to want to do is take your 2 or 3 tablespoons of olive oil and your cut up chicken and some salt and pepper to your chicken and fry it up until it is no longer pink. Next, I am sauteing my mushrooms. Saute the onions for 3 to 4 minutes until they are translucent in 1 tablespoon of oil. So I just added some sea salt and black pepper and about a tablespoon of garlic, and I added back in the mushrooms, and I'm going to saute this for a little bit longer. Next, I have combined the other ingredients. I've combined the 2 medium tomatoes, the 15 ounces of cannelli beans, a half a cup of the chopped dried sun tomatoes, a third a cup of black olives. I put in 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I need to add 1 tablespoon of honey, and I already added 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of thyme, and the 2 tablespoons of fresh basil and some salt and pepper. And then I'm going to be adding this to my onion, chicken, and mushroom garlic mixture. So this is what I'm going to be adding, and then I'm going to be adding the honey, and then our 1 pot Tuscan chicken meal is complete. So yeah, I added the honey, and I'm going to be cooking this for another additional 4 minutes, and then this dish is officially complete. I did try it already. It tastes pretty good. I like it. I wouldn't make it again, but it's done and I like it. My next recipe, I am making ginger tzatziki chicken wraps. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but I have 4 chicken breasts cut up with the fat trimmed, 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I have going in here a half a cup of soy sauce, two teaspoons of ginger, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to stir this up and marinate it for 30 minutes. And I am cooking up the chicken for the ginger tzatziki chicken wraps. So after that is cooked, I'm going to be putting it on a bed of lettuce and topping it with my cucumber dill mixture. For the tzatziki, I have 1/4 a cup of diced cucumbers, about 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, 1 teaspoon of dill, 1/4 of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and 1/2 a cup of plain Greek yogurt. I use the Stonyfield Organic Greek plain zero fat yogurt. I'm going to mix this all up, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, so this is how my chicken tzatziki lettuce wrap looks with the chicken and the cucumber mixture on the top. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try it and let you guys know right after this. Alright, so I just tried my chicken tzatziki wrap. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I'm sorry, guys. And it was really good. I really liked it. I was actually a little nervous to try it, just because it's so different and out of my element, but I really like it, and I'm glad I tried it. And I hope you guys enjoyed all of these recipes, and all of these are all really good meal prep ideas. I hope I explained how to make them well enough and gave you guys some really good ideas. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Bye guys.